One word to describe Caitlin Clark.
Amazing.
Yes.
A beast. She is the truth.
It's intense. Caitlin Clark is off that shit now. She let it all slide the first year. They was pushing her and all that. She like, you know what?
I'm in here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here, and this is what it's gonna be this year.
Caitlin Clark finally stood up for herself. No more staying quiet.
Caitlin Clark has already changed the game of basketball, and now one of the sport's most legendary voices is making that clear. A message from Larry Bird. Yes, that Larry Bird has just gone viral, and it's got everyone in the basketball world talking. This isn't just praise, it's history being written in real time. What did he say? Why is it such a big deal? And what does it mean for Caitlin Clark's future in the WNBA? Let's break it all down. From the moment Caitlin Clark stepped into the WNBA,
Caitlin Clark finally stood up for herself. No more staying quiet. Seeing her shut down Angel Reese was just the start. Now it's her turn to go at the other woke players who thought she wouldn't fight back.
she didn't ask for attention, she commanded it. This wasn't the usual rookie introduction. There was no playing it safe, no fading quietly into the background to earn her place. Instead, Clark brought with her a firestorm of talent, charisma, and leadership that forced the league and the world to take notice. The spotlight didn't find her by accident. She brought it with her. In a league full of seasoned pros, Clark has made herself impossible to ignore. Her range stretches beyond what most thought possible in the women's game. Her passing vision is elite, and her ability to shift momentum with one shot or one possession has electrified crowds and elevated games into national events. But it wasn't just the fans and media paying attention. One of basketball's most iconic legends,
flagrant foul that she committed the other day. I thought it was a hard foul. I didn't think it was a flagrant foul, but I think they do that, Dan, because they overreact to everything Caitlin does. Is they don't want to show like they're showing any favoritism to her. So we got to upgrade it to a flagrant foul, because if we don't, then people say, well, we're protecting her by not upgrading it to a flagrant foul. So I think that's why the referees overreacted in that play.
Larry Bird, a man known for letting his game speak louder than his words, broke his usual silence to praise Clark in a way that stunned the basketball community. When Larry Bird talks, the basketball world listens. He's not someone who frequently comments on rising players, so when he chose to speak up about Caitlin Clark, it wasn't just an endorsement, it was a passing of the torch. His praise wasn't casual, it carried the weight of decades of greatness, experience, and recognition. Bird saw something in Clark that transcended highlight reels. He saw a spark, the kind that only comes around once in a generation.
Caitlin is the most popular WNBA player, but she's not the best at this time. Just like Larry and I were not the best when we entered the league. We became the best later on by our play. Caitlin still has to play great to become the best WNBA player.
I'm on one side working out, Caitlin Clark on the other side.
Really?
I look at myself, like, there you go, two legends, Patty.
Did you say what's up?
You know I say what's up, but I'm not the type to say what's up to interrupt your workout, because I don't like people to interrupt mine.
Bird's message wasn't about potential, it was about impact. What Clark is doing right now, her presence in the WNBA has ignited a shift, not only in how the women's game is played, but in how it's perceived. And this recognition from Bird confirmed what many already felt. Caitlin Clark is more than a basketball star. She's a cultural force, a generational talent whose influence is reshaping the league. Clark's rise hasn't been without resistance. As a young rookie, she entered the league with a massive spotlight, and that kind of attention brings equal parts admiration and criticism.
I totally applaud what Caitlin Clark is doing. She's putting the WNBA first. She's saying, yo, we matter first to me. We should matter first to the
There were hard fouls, media scrutiny, and plenty of attempts to push back against her momentum. But unlike many who might shy away from conflict, Clark stood her ground. She didn't lash out or fold under pressure. She responded with focus, resilience, and excellence. Her early critics expected her to fade into the background, to be humbled by the pace and power of the pros. Instead, Clark rose higher. She sharpened her game, found her rhythm, and embraced the pressure as fuel. Every shot she took from the logo, every thread the needle assist, was a reminder that she wasn't just surviving, she was thriving. What makes her even more remarkable is how her influence extends beyond the stat sheet. Hall of Fame players, championship-winning coaches, and global media figures have all weighed in. The consensus is clear: Clark's presence is historic. She's drawing attention, filling seats, boosting TV ratings, and opening doors for women's basketball in ways the league has never seen before.
Because, to your point, they dominated in college, and
as you both did.
yes, and then they brought it over to the WNBA, just like we brought it to the NBA. We changed the NBA, they changed the WNBA.
Even Stephen A. Smith, known for his no-nonsense takes, openly celebrated Clark, not just for her game, but for her unapologetic dedication to the women's game. According to him, Clark made it clear that the WNBA isn't secondary, it's her priority, and that kind of commitment to the league, to its future, and to its visibility speaks volumes. Magic Johnson, another legend who revolutionized basketball alongside Larry Bird, echoed similar sentiments. He saw in Caitlin the same kind of spark he and Bird once brought to the NBA. He spoke about her joy, her intensity, and her ability to make her teammates better, traits that go beyond skill and into the realm of legacy. For someone like Magic to draw that comparison is no small thing. It signals that Clark's influence isn't just powerful, it's transformative.
Yeah, well, she's terrific, and it'd be easy to build something on her because she's very, the best thing she does is pass. She's a magical passer, and she has a great feel for the game. So, I mean, what her coach did, I would have done exactly what she did. Make sure she handles the ball a lot, and she'll make everybody better.
Coaching greats have also taken notice. Coach Mike Krzyzewski, a mastermind behind college championships and Olympic golds, praised Clark not just for her scoring, but for her basketball IQ. He recognized her as a magical passer, someone who truly understands the rhythm of the game and how to elevate those around her. That kind of praise, especially from someone like Coach K, doesn't come lightly. It's a testament to Clark's deeper value, her feel for the game.
Angel Reese is a good player. She's not a phenomenon. Tiger was. LeBron was. Taylor Swift is. Caitlin Clark is.
Her leadership and her ability to shape outcomes beyond just shooting. The respect doesn't stop there. International NBA stars like Luka Doncic, known for being reserved and rarely handing out compliments, named Clark as his favorite women's player. That brief statement might seem simple, but it carries weight. Luka knows what it's like to carry massive expectations and still perform. And in Clark, he sees that same mix of pressure and poise.
Who's your favorite women's basketball player?
Caitlin Clark.
Really?
It's not just what Caitlin Clark does, it's how she makes people feel. Fans who've never watched a WNBA game are suddenly tuning in. Kids, boys and girls, are practicing logo threes in the driveway because they saw her do it. She's not only playing a sport, she's expanding it, elevating it, rewriting what it means to be a star in women's basketball. Of course, with unprecedented visibility comes heightened scrutiny. Every foul is debated, every reaction analyzed. Some have even suggested that referees are overly cautious around her, either to protect her or to avoid the appearance of favoritism. And ironically, that can lead to calls that go against her just to appear neutral. But Clark never gets distracted. She doesn't waste time on excuses. She keeps playing, keeps competing, keeps making history. And that's exactly why someone like Larry Bird chose to speak, because greatness recognizes greatness. Bird saw in Caitlin not just a phenomenal athlete, but someone who could redefine an entire era. When someone of his stature publicly acknowledges your presence as game-changing, it's not hype, it's history in motion.
If you being real, what do Angel Reese get that Caitlin Clark don't get? Why would she hate her?
Caitlin Clark was a bad guy. She was the one that was with everybody doing all this, waving, turning her back on everybody. Everybody's like, oh, she's a cocky little...
Former players, media giants, and even vocal personalities like Colin Cowherd have drawn bold comparisons, grouping Clark with cultural icons like Tiger Woods, LeBron James, and yes, even Taylor Swift. Those aren't just sports names, they're global figures who changed the course of their industries. To be mentioned alongside them is to be recognized not just for excellence, but for cultural relevance on a massive scale.
I want to see in the WNBA All-Star game, I want to see Sabrina Ionescu shoot against Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see that three-point shooting contest.
Yeah, facts. Let's go. Hopefully it'll be there. It's in Indiana this year, right?
Yep.
Caitlin Clark's performances have turned casual viewers into loyal fans. She's turned WNBA games into national talking points. And most impressively, she's doing it all without changing who she is. She plays with fire, with joy, and with unapologetic confidence. That's what people are drawn to, not just her skill, but her spirit. This is what makes Larry Bird's message so special. It wasn't just a kind word from a retired legend, it was a sign that Caitlin Clark's impact has reached the highest levels of basketball consciousness, that she's not just having a good start, she's shifting the game right now. For her to grow up admiring players like Bird, and now to be recognized by them, is the full circle moment that every athlete dreams of.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love. You know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before.
Caitlin Clark may still be early in her career, but her influence is undeniable. Her game is loud, but her legacy might be louder. When legends stop and take notice, when the greats speak your name with respect, you've done more than make it. You've changed the game forever. And Caitlin Clark is just getting started. Caitlin Clark isn't waiting for her moment. She is the moment. When legends like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Coach K all step forward to salute her rise, it's more than just validation. It's a sign that we're watching a new chapter in basketball unfold. She's not just the future of the WNBA, she's the present. And as her game continues to evolve, so does the entire sport around her. If this is just the beginning, we can't wait to see what's next. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a moment in the journey of basketball's brightest stars. Until next time, keep watching greatness unfold.